Hello, hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to your daily cricket show, the Cricket Happenings show with your host Ram. Well, in this part of this cricket show, what I'm going to do is we are still with the Indian Premier League, so the countdown has already started, but we are now just 2 days away, including this day, just 2 days away before the Indian Premier League 2014 kicks off in the United Arab Emirates, which is the first time that an Indian Premier League is being held in the United Arab Emirates, and the reason being it's election time in India. Well, so as you know, I have been talking about Indian Premier League news. I have been not doing real previews, but catching up with something. But today what I'm going to do is that I have already talked to you about the Royal Challengers Bangalore, Kolkata Knight Riders. I also talked about the Mumbai Indians. So there are only another 4 teams left, and I'm going to have a real peek at these 4 teams and see what their prospects are and what do they have in store, what would they have in store for us in Indian Premier League 2014. Well, the first team that I will be talking about is Chennai Super Kings, and then we'll look at Kings 11 Punjab, Rajasthan Royals, Sunrisers Hyderabad. So we all know this time the Indian Premier League is a bit different because it's not the same team composition. There are certain players who have been left out, certain players who have been shifted to other teams. So a lot of swapping has gone about. So it is going to be very interesting, and also, as I said, the first leg is going to be held in the United Arab Emirates. So one probably hopes, normally one has seen that in United Arab Emirates it has been slower tracks, so one tends to get the feeling that spinners would probably be making hay while the sun shines there in the United Arab Emirates. Well, let's looking at Chennai Super Kings. Now, Chennai Super Kings, as you know, they are very powerful unit led by a very powerful captain and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. We are talking about, who is the captain, the keeper of the team. He always leads from the front, and then he has his a very lethal weapon, one could call, in the Indian Premier League, and this was the Indian Premier League from where Ravichandran Ashwin, the bowler, really came through. Not only that, of late we have seen that Ravichandran Ashwin has a lot of variations. He comes up with some lot of surprise deliveries. We saw that he did it in the T20 World Cup too, and one would be really longing to see how Ravichandran Ashwin conjures up some tricks up his sleeve when he actually bowls in the Indian Premier League 2014. Now, for Ravichandran Ashwin, there is one more person who actually has come to the Chennai Super Kings team, and he is the very promising leg break bowler, whereas you know Darren Sammy, the West Indian captain, used Samuel Badri, the right arm leg spinner, for the first over. He was always given the cherry first up, and he was always responding to his captain's wishes. And he is also a very wily bowler, and it's not really easy to hit him off the square. And so Samuel Badri is the other player, a new player in the Chennai Super Kings team, and I'm sure that would be something great, because they will have a right arm off break bowler in the form of Ravichandran Ashwin, and then they have Samuel Badri, the spinner. Let's look at who are the other spinners in this team. They have Ravindra Jadeja, who is also an all-rounder, and so there's a lot of variety. You would say left arm spinner Jadeja, right arm off spinner from Ravichandran Ashwin, and then the leg break bowler Samuel Badri. So I think there's a lot of variety as far as spinners are concerned, and I think, as I said, spinners would play a key role as far as this particular the team is concerned. Now let's have a look at the batsmen that they are there. As far as the batsmen are concerned, well, after Dhoni, the most experienced person in the team is the West Indian Dwayne Bravo. Now, Dwayne Bravo is a complete package. He will contribute in all 3 departments of the game, and not only Dwayne Bravo, and with Dwayne Bravo we are also looking at Kieron Pollard. Now, Kieron Pollard is not figuring in the I'm sorry, he is in the Mumbai Indians team. I do apologize for that. And then they have Faf du Plessis, who is also a very good batsman, and he has always been doing well for Chennai Super Kings. He's been part of the success, no doubt about that. The one big catch, one big addition as far as the Chennai Super Kings is concerned is Brendan McCullum. Now Brendan McCullum into the Chennai Super Kings team really strengthens the team a great deal. So, and he is in some great form right now, as we all know. And Suresh Raina, we all know about Suresh Raina, what a wonderful player he is in the Indian Premier League. And then who can forget now Dwayne Smith. Now Dwayne Smith and Tendulkar were opening for Mumbai Indians. There's no Tendulkar in the Mumbai Indians, and Dwayne Smith is also out. So Mumbai Indians will have two brand new openers. But as far as Chennai Super Kings is concerned, I think getting Dwayne Smith up the order, he would be taking the place of Michael Hussey there, and I think Dwayne Smith would make a huge difference, because in 2020 you need to get some aggressive starts, and that would be provided by this real firepower batsman Dwayne Smith, who already showed that in the T20 World Cup that he can really tonk the ball huge and hard, and so that is some good thing. Now let's have a look at the bowling for Chennai Super Kings. Now as far as looking at the bowling is concerned, we definitely look at the spinners. The pace bowling department would be in the hands of it would be in the hands of Ben Hilfenhaus for sure, who is a very good bowler, and I thought that he would do well on this Dubai track, on this United Arab Emirates track, because it is slow. John Hastings is another bowler. Then they have Matt Henry, who is also a good bowler. People have not heard much about Matt Henry, so one has to wait and watch. And then they have Ronit More, who is there, Pawan Negi. So these are all Ishar Pandey, who actually made the cut to the Indian team on the tour of New Zealand, but never got to play. So one would definitely think that Ishar Pandey would be definitely raring to go and see to it that he performs in such an admirable manner, because I'm sure his confidence should have received a great boost after being selected for the Indian cricket team for the tour of New Zealand, even though he didn't play any of the matches there. But Ishar Pandey, it would be very good to see Ishar Pandey, and another good thing for Ishar Pandey is that he is playing under the current Indian captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he really judges talent pretty quickly, and I'm sure Ishar Pandey would be nurtured very well by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the Indian captain, and the Chennai Super Kings captain, and I'm sure Ishar Pandey would be a great success. Now Mohit Sharma has always done well in the Indian Premier League, so he would probably try to do the same. Ashish Nehra, who has been very experienced, he's also a good bowler. Well, he has come into this Chennai Super Kings team, which are doing him a great deal of good, because as I said again, he would be under the eye of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Mithun Manhas is also a very good all-rounder, and then we have another player, Baba Aparajit, who is also a very talented player. So that is as far as Chennai Super Kings are looking very strong. If you look at the spinners, I think they are looking pretty strong. The batting is also looking solid, and then I thought the pace bowling is something not, I wouldn't say much, but I think the pace bowling looks a bit not for me as a person. I thought my opinion is that the Chennai Super Kings pace attack is not looking so sharp, but as you know, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the captain, he can get the best out of any player. He's such a wonderful captain. So I think Chennai Super Kings, I have a feeling that the bowling might be a bit of a, not a very weak link, but they might have a bit of a slight slight weak link, I suppose. But again, it all depends on how that particular player plays on that particular day. Well, so good luck to Chennai Super Kings. Let's get on to the Kings 11 Punjab. Kings 11 Punjab this time has Parvind Ravana. Well, he has always done well for Kings Punjab. He can also bat a bit. Now the other bowler would be Lakshmipati Balaji. Lakshmipati Balaji is a very good bowler. He has been very economical too. Now George Bailey would be a wonderful addition as far as Kings 11 Punjab is concerned, because he can be pretty devastating as and when we have seen that George Bailey can really hit the ball very high and handsome, and George Bailey would definitely try to do the same when he plays for Kings 11 Punjab. Then they have Rishi Dhawan. Then they have Gurkirat Singh Mann. Gurkirat Singh Mann, one would remember in IPL 2013, he got the best catch of the IPL 2013 when he took a real blinder in the deep when the ball was flying, and he actually picked it inches from the turf before it hit the rope. So his fielding is superb, his batting is also pretty good, and so he would be a nice addition to the Kings 11 Punjab. Buran Hendricks would be the man to watch because this is the first time that South Africa blooded him in the T20 World Cup, and Buran Hendricks, even though he didn't do much of note, but Buran Hendricks would be definitely be having a good bite of the cherry there, and he would be partnered by the Mumbai Indians outgoing person, and what an addition for Kings 11 Punjab. Mitchell Johnson, in the form of his life, would be partnering Buran Hendricks, so that would be a very good combination. And then they have Murli Karthik. Murli Karthik has been a veteran as far as Kings 11 Punjab is concerned, in the sense he has been representing them, and he is also a very, very vital player. Then they have Mandeep Singh, who is a very, very talented player in the mix. He has been doing a great job. He did well in the last Indian Premier League 2013, and I'm sure he is going to do the same in this league as well. He's a very, very talented player, and I'm sure Mandeep Singh probably would be partnering Sean Marsh. Sean Marsh has always been a regular as far as the Kings 11 Punjab team is concerned. And let me tell you, one thing that Kings 11 Punjab would be very proud of, they have two big hitters as far as the middle order is concerned, and that is none other than Glenn Maxwell, who in this T20 World Cup really had the opposition wringing their hands in pain, because he was really thrashing the ball all across the park, and Glenn Maxwell would be the man to watch. And not only that, they also have David Miller, so that makes this Kings 11 Punjab middle order pretty powerful, because on the days, just imagine this, when the death overs are coming, and if you have Glenn Maxwell and David Miller at the opposite end, you could really see that fireworks are going to be aplenty. There's no doubt about that. So, and then they have Akshar Patel, Tisra Pereira, who's another all-rounder in the mix, who can also also be very, very handy down the order with his big hitting. Cheteshwar Pujara, they have Riddhiman Saha, who would be the wicketkeeper bat, Sandeep Sharma, who has been bowling well of late, Virendra Sehwag, who this time is not playing for Delhi Daredevils, but would be playing for Kings 11 Punjab. And Virendra Sehwag, as you know, and Gautam Gambhir definitely came into form in the domestic tournament here in India, and he would be hoping that Virendra Sehwag, who actually took his team to victory, if I'm not wrong, along with Gautam Gambhir, would be hoping that he could put his best foot forward and show that Virendra Sehwag has a lot of cricket still left in him, and the opposition should all still be wary of this dashing batsman Virendra Sehwag. And one only wishes that Virendra Sehwag really gets into full bloom when he plays for Kings 11 Punjab. And then they have some new faces, Shivam Sharma, they have Shardul Thakur, and Manan Vora, who did well for Kings 11 Punjab in the past too, also figures in this lineup. And I think the Kings 11 Punjab team are looking really powerful. But as I said, their middle order, they have lots of all-rounders, Glenn Maxwell, David Miller, Tisra Pereira, so that would strengthen this team a great deal. And I think the middle order is absolutely strengthened, and Kings 11 Punjab should definitely, but the bowling looks a bit of a weak link, in the sense the bowling is not looking, sorry, I wouldn't say so, because Mitchell Johnson is there, so that would definitely encourage them. Other than that, other than Mitchell Johnson, one does not see a lot of sharpness as far as the bowling is concerned for Kings 11 Punjab. But as far as the batting is concerned, that is looking pretty strong. Let's have a look at the Rajasthan Royals team. The Rajasthan Royals team, who have been doing very well in the Indian Premier League so far, they don't have Rahul Dravid this time, as you know, he has retired, and Amit Mishra, who has been bowled very well in the T20 World Cup. Then they have Ankit Sharma, Ankush Bains, a lot of new people there. Rajat Bhatia, who has done very well for Rajasthan Royals. Stuart Binney would be the man to watch, according to me, because he will have a a big role to play because he's the one who was selected. He was in the reserves for the T20 World Cup. He didn't play in any of the matches, but definitely there is a time going to come when Stuart Binney and on whom the Indian selectors have a lot of hope, because he could be the genuine all-rounder that India is looking for, Stuart Binney. Unmukt Chand is a very, very talented player at the top of the order. Kevon Cooper, always in Indian Premier League, we have seen that he has bowled very, very economically. The batsmen find it very difficult to actually, really, really thrash him because he is very economical and he's on the money, and he will also pick up wickets and he can derail the opposition's plans. Ben Cutting is a very good player, right-hand bat and also right-arm fast medium bowler. He has done well in Australia, and one hopes he will carry it forward. James Faulkner is another good thing to happen for this particular team, Rajasthan Royals, and Faulkner can bring his complete all-round skills into play in this Indian Premier League 2014. Brad Hodge, as you know, is a veteran. He got selected for the T20 World Cup too, and Brad Hodge, I'm sure, always has contributed, and he would continue to do that. And then they have Deepak Hooda, Iqbal Abdullah, who has done well. He's a very good left-arm spinner, and he could play a great role here in the United Arab Emirates. Dhaval Kulkarni, who used to play for Mumbai Indians, this time figures in this particular team, and he is also a very good asset for them. And then Vikramjit Malik, Karun Nair, Abhishek Nair is another consistent player. Ajinkya Rahane is another player which will strengthen this team no end. Kane Richardson is quite a talent as far as Asim is concerned. He has done well in Australia. Sanju Samson, Sanju Samson is so talented. He did extremely well in the Indian Premier League 2013, and he was absolutely, I would say, he was absolutely firebrand. And Sanju Samson is the most extremely talented player as far as the Indian circuit is concerned, and he will be getting a chance to do the same when he actually faces the opposition in the Indian Premier League 2014. Then we have Stephen Smith, the overseas player, in the sense he's the all-rounder, and as you know, he contributes in all three departments of the game, and he's in some good form too. And then they have Tim Southee, who is a very, very good bowler, and Pravin Tambe. Last time, as you remember, he played for Mumbai Indians. I mean, not Mumbai Indians. In fact, Pravin Tambe definitely played, and he is the oldest member in this Indian Premier League 2014. Last year, even though one thought that whether he would do well, he really, really surprised one and all by bowling excellently. He's 42 years old, and he's a right-hand batter and a leg break bowler. And his leg breaks are, let me tell you, nobody can take it for granted. He could be quite a treat to watch there. And as I said, on wickets in United Arab Emirates, Pravin Tambe could really, really spin a web around the batsman. And then they have Rahul Tewata, and Shane Watson is another huge all-rounder that this Rajasthan Royals possess, and he has been a part of Rajasthan Royals for quite some time. And Dishant Yagnik, the wicketkeeper bat. So looking at this team as far as this is concerned, the batting is looking pretty strong. I think this looks sort of a balanced team as far as batting and bowling is concerned, and one really hopes. I mean, bowling still, I would say, yes, I think batting and bowling are looking a bit balanced as far as this team is concerned, according to me. So that is Rajasthan Royals for you. Now the last team that I am going to preview or really look at is the Sunrise team, which is the Sunrisers Hyderabad, who made a lot of waves last year when they changed their name from Cochin Tuskers to Sunrise Hyderabad, and they did a good turn for themselves in the Indian Premier League 2013. They are led by a person who is not in a great form, I would say. Shikhar Dhawan is the captain of the team. Then they have Aniruddha Srikanth, the son of Krishnamachari Srikanth, the former dashing opening batsman and also the chairman of selectors at once upon a time for India. Aniruddha Srikanth would be playing. So Aniruddha Srikanth normally plays for Chennai Super Kings, but this time he would be representing Sunrisers Hyderabad. Ashish Reddy, as you know, Sunrisers Hyderabad have a great coach in Tom Moody, and then they have Ashish Reddy, Ricky Boy. Ashish Reddy did well in the last Indian Premier League. He's a right-arm medium-pace bowler, and he's really extremely talented. Aaron Finch, now that is something which they would love there, Sunrisers Hyderabad, Arun Finch so this is the first time that Arun Finch is playing for a different team. He was the captain of the Kings XI Punjab, as you would remember, but now he's a part of the Shikhar Dhawan's team, Sunrisers Hyderabad, and I think this is going to really prove a sort of a big thing, in the sense that it is going to be a very, very powerful powerful opening batsman for this team, because Shikhar Dhawan, if he gets into form, and Arun Finch, they have a left and right hand combination which could really make the opposition bowlers in the Indian Premier League adjust their line and length, and that would really probably get some big partnerships. Arun Finch, as you know, he's one of those blokes who can really, really murder the bowling. And then Moises Henrique is another all-rounder, very useful all-rounder at that. Jason Holder, also a very good bowler, very nice bowler, who actually used to play for Chennai Super Kings, but this year he's representing Sunrisers Hyderabad. Manpreet Juneja, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, we all know Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, what an economical bowler he is if you give him the red ball. And then Chama Milendu is another new person. He's a left-hand bat. He's only 17 years of old, so it will be interesting to see what he does. Amit Mishra, who did well in the T20 World Cup. Naman Oja, who is also a very attacking player, is also the wicketkeeper of the team. Prashant Parameswaran, one would remember Prashant Parameswaran for one thing, and that was one would remember that Chris Gale, the blade of Chris Gale, absolutely, I would say, killed Prashant Parameswaran, because Gale went on the rampage against Prashant Parameswaran, and he scored some record runs against Prashant Parameswaran when Gale scored that fastest century in the Indian Premier League 2013, as you would all remember. Parvez Rasool is a very, very improved bowler, and as I said, he has taken a lot of tips from Harbhajan Singh, the Indian bowler, and I'm sure he's going to bring all that to the fore, and he's also in good form. He recently has scored a century, and he's looking very good. He looks to be very talented. Irfan Pathan, that would be good to see, because Irfan Pathan nowadays is not figuring in the Indian team due to the healthy competition. Irfan Pathan would be hoping, still there's a lot of cricket left in him. Irfan Pathan, just 27 years of age, and I'm sure Irfan Pathan would like to do his best. So good luck to Irfan Pathan. Then we have Amit Panikar, then they have Lokesh Rahul, Darren Sammy. Who would forget Darren Sammy? Such a vital player, and very, very ideally suited for any type of cricket, especially for T20 type of cricket. And what a great finisher he is, and what pride for this particular Sunrisers Hyderabad team to have amongst in their ranks such a great finisher in today's world cricket, Darren Sammy. Ishan Sharma, who is definitely having a point to prove, would be operating in tandem with Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, I reckon. So that would be good to see. And Dale Steyn, well, he is the kingpin as far as this team is concerned, and Ishan Sharma and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar would form a very great combination. And then they have Karan Sharma. Now, Karan Sharma, as you know, he was very, very impressive in the Indian Premier League 2013. He used to come and bowl his innocuous leg breaks and really keep the batsman quiet, and not only that, he used to pick up wickets too, to really put some doubts into the opposition's mind with his bowling. Brendan Taylor, as you know, Brendan Taylor is also a very wonderful player. Venugopal Rao, but David Warner is also there. So definitely this, according to me, from what I have seen, I think the most balanced team, according to me, of all the four teams that I spoke right now, is looking to be the Sunrisers Hyderabad, just due to the reason that they have some good openers, they have got some good middle order, they have got good all-rounders, and they have some good bowling too, even spinners, pace, whatever you call it. I think the Sunrisers Hyderabad team are looking for me the most powerful unit as far as these four teams are concerned. So, well, dear fans and subscribers, so this was a very big preview. It's almost like 25 minutes on my YouTube broadcast, but well, I am always, it gives me great pleasure to bring this cricket happenings and share it with you because of your continued encouragement and your continued cooperation to this cricket show. Well, dear fans and subscribers, on this note, I am ending my cricket show for today. So tomorrow, keep an eye on the Indian on my cricket happening show, and that should be a preview of the curtain raiser game which is coming up on 16th of April in the Indian Premier League 2014. So I'll be previewing the first match, which will be played between reigning champions Mumbai Indians, and it would be against Kolkata Knight Riders, which will be played at the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi, where, as I said, I will be doing a preview of that particular game, the first match which is coming up in India. So that is what is in store tomorrow in this Cricket Happening show. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, on this very note, your host Ram would like to say goodbye to all dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings, and hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.